I feel like this is something that your viewers won't see very often because
Yeah.
you wear long sleeves. But tell us about your tattoos and what they mean and why you got them and how much they hurt and why you cried.
I did tell you that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I've got one tattoo. It's on my left sleeve. It's it's a Koru design of New Zealand. I designed it myself. Took all the Koru patterns, put it together. Got some inspo from different places, and I was I got that because I got that when I became a Kiwi. Yeah, when I became a New Zealander, I got my passport. Um, I wanted something that felt like home, and New Zealand is home for me. So, but I was also worried about the tattoo showing too much. So yeah, I wanted it much smaller, but the artist kind of went on my arm. I was like, "Yo, dude, it's like fucking massive, man." But no, so he like stenciled it into my arm, so I had it on there for a couple of days. So I'm very skeptical about getting tattoos. I'm not like somebody who just goes and gets a tattoo. Like Pyro, on the other hand, would wake up in the morning and go, "Hey, I feel like getting a tattoo," and then she went and got 3 birds on her fucking hand. I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's me and Paru together.
Like, took me 10 years to figure out what I wanted. Almost, I always knew I wanted one tattoo. I'll never get any more. That's one tattoo. Um, but when I was going to get that tattoo, I was like, yeah, I had all these weird thoughts running through my head. Like, how will my work colleagues perceive me? That's one. What will my children think of that tattoo in 10 years? Will they be proud of me? Will they be, or will they just go, "Dad's a dickhead"? Like, so it's genuine thoughts that actually run through your head. It's like, and yeah. So I was confused between getting this, or the New Zealand flag, which is kind of cliche, but or the Southern Stars. So or a Kiwi bird. Yep, yep. So it's I mean, yeah, I do relate to the Kiwi bird. I'm nocturnal.
I think we've found that out today.
So yeah. So anyways, yeah. So I finally decided on the New Zealand map, and made me feel like home. And like, yep, that is what I want to get. And yeah, it was fucking painful. I'm not a big fan of needles. I'm not a big fan of pain. I don't do either of those very well. So um yeah, kind of freaked out. Like I genuinely have nightmares before a blood test. Like
And
I
you
do.
thought, let me go get a tattoo. That's a great idea.
I know. I said I'd get one and nothing else. But yeah, so yeah, got one, and I'm done. I'm done.
I said the same thing. I now have 3 and my 4th one's next year.
Oh yeah, you just got one last week, didn't you?
And one a
Oh,
few days
yesterday.
before that.
Oh
So I
shit.
got one on Monday and then I
Yeah.
got one like a week before that as well. So now I have 3.
Hey,
What do you think of my tattoos? Because
it's
they're
cool.
very different to yours.
I've seen that Excalibur sword on your leg. Is it?
Mm,
That's the one I've seen. I think it's really cool. I think it's really really cool. Um, I mean, each to their own, right? I mean, all your tattoos are going to mean something to you.
not always.
No,
The
interesting.
sword was a whim.
Okay.
How do you feel about the napkins tattoo?
I don't remember.
Oh, did I
seeing
not
it.
tell you that one?
No.
I was in Australia and I had the word napkins put on my hip. My whole family takes the mick out of me for it, and anytime anyone spills something, I go, "Do you want a napkin?" It does have meaning behind it. Is the name of my favorite song,
Oh,
but
yeah?
I just thought it'd be really funny just to have napkins on me somewhere.
Mate, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's cool. I love it.
My first tattoo was super meaningful, like for my mother. It's like a massive piece of lavender. Next tattoo was napkins. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
speaking of tattoos,
Yes.
I'm thinking we should make a little bit of a bet that
Mm-hmm.
if you are late to another podcast by a significant amount, that I get to choose a tattoo for you.
Fuck no. No. Dude, I just explained to you how I hate pain.
That's okay. There's numbing cream. There's alcohol.
No. Just now. Because I'll guarantee you it's gonna fucking happen in the next 30 episodes. At least it's gonna happen once. I know it's gonna happen once.
I just want to have.
Hey, actually, here's another idea. How about we don't book podcast recordings at 10 in the morning moving forward?
Who booked that? Not me.
You booked this one? Oh, I did?
I think you did. And even if I did book this one, I booked it at 10 a.m. because a lot of your other podcasts have been at 10 a.m. And we usually
need to-
start work at 10 a.m., which is late for most people.
Okay. Yeah. Valid point. But I've always told you, it's not about the time you spend at work. It's about the amount of value you add in the time you spend at work and the amount of change you influence. So
And whether you respect other people's time.
I respect other people's time. Except this morning. I'm sorry. But yeah, I fucked up this morning. We established I fucked up this morning. Right? But I 100% respect other people's time. Like, I show up to meetings on time. I'm not bad at that.
Maybe
I'm a few minutes late, but yeah.
Pretty much late to, I think, almost every meeting that I've been to with you for the last 3 weeks. Time is, for someone who manages time as a job, like, it's kind of concerning.
You know, that's actually a running joke that I've got going on. Every time I show up late to a meeting, I'm like, oh God, I'm really sorry. You know, I'm late. Maybe you need to find another planner that knows how to manage time better. Running joke.
It'd probably be me. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Just like overtake you.
Be on time for the meeting.
Yeah. Just win.
But okay. Here's another thought, right? Okay. Say you showed up on time for the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And you influenced no change in the meeting, added no value. Okay. So, or on the other hand, you just stepped into a meeting, maybe a few minutes late, but you influenced positive change in the meeting. What's better?
There's also a third option where you're on time and you influence change. Just saying, that is possible.
Yep, 100%. No argument there. I surrender. This is
watching Chris out of the corner of my eye just die.
This is definitely turning into the fucking roast of Andy, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
I see Chris slowly getting redder.
Trying so hard not to like laugh out loud.
Can you guys like take yarns with and put
I've already made a note that I'm going to change that in post.
And then after that you could change it to roast of Brighid as well. Like
no, it's just roast.
You
of
can't
Andy.
roast me.
Bridget's roast of Andy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can try to roast me. Tell me what do I do that annoys you? What's bad about me? Go for it.
Nothing yet.
Someone's scared. Oh, nothing.
Oh, I'm thinking. Yeah, this is my thinking
That's
phase.
novel.
That's novel. Ouch. Hurt my feelings.
You gotta catch up on the roasting. You're not very good at this. I get that you're kind of old, but like
I get that I'm kind of old. That's when you'll have a guy in the corner saying, "You're not kind of old. You are old." Hey, Chris. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was I thinking about?
You're trying to roast me.
Oh, okay. I'm lost. Okay, on to the next question. Let's go. Keep going.